Hi everyone, I started working on this journal using the beautiful digital images from the Yellow Roses collection from Raindroplila, and I will leave the information below. We are doing a collab this month between Lavish Laces, myself, and Raindroplila and her design team. So I've printed out a bunch of pages, I've already assembled them, and I am going to go through in this video and add some different little pockets. I thought that may be a way to not only add some interest to the pages, but then also give me some different tuck spots. So I have, as you can see, I have some printed background paper from the collection. I do like to print on both sides, and that way it gives me options when I'm working with it. So to make the pockets, I am measuring the width of the page, and I'm going to cut just a rectangle. I'm going to make them about 4 inches tall. I don't want the pockets too tall, but not too short. And then I'd like them angled. So I'm going to just cut them diagonally here so that I have 2 triangular pockets. You'll see as we go through the video, some pages I'm adding a top and a bottom pocket. That one didn't look quite right, so I'm looking at the other 2 that I cut to make sure that I have 2 mirror images of each other, or at least the same size pocket. For the pockets, I am using Fabri-Tac. I could use hot glue, but Fabri-Tac is my favorite adhesive. It is the one that lasts the longest. I've never had any issues with things coming undone, and it doesn't bleed through the paper. I've had a few glues that when I use them, particularly on digitals, it bleeds through the paper, which is super frustrating, and Fabri-Tac has never done that. Nor has the Beacon's 3-in-1 glue either. I just always go for the Fabri-Tac because it's tried and true here. So you'll see too that I'm just adding one to the top, one to the bottom. And I'm not going to do a voiceover for the whole video. I'll just have some light music playing in the background. But basically that's what I'm doing. You'll just see my process here. And this is just the first part of the journal. I'm going back to the front here because these are 2 pockets I've already glued in. So I know that they're kind of set. And you'll see I kind of go back and forth here because I'll glue in the pockets and then let them set for a couple minutes while I work on something else. And I'm trying to use a variety of laces and ribbons that really match the color palette. And also I'm trying to pick things that are not too thick and lay flat so that when I close the journal, it's not too chunky because it is just one journal here. As I am gluing the laces down, I also do adhere the hot glue just a bit at a time. You'll see I got the finger protector out. I always forget about it and then I burn myself and then I remember it. So as I'm putting the lace down, I do just kind of line up the edge, and as you'll see me gluing it down, and then I cut it and trim it. I find that that is just the best way to get as much use as I can from the length of the lace, just to kind of glue it and then cut as I go. So I'm using exactly what I need. And then you'll see too, if you'll notice it on the other one if you didn't notice it on this first one, but once I glue the first layer down, I just run my hand through the pocket and make sure I haven't glued the pocket down. I could also put like a little piece of paper in there to make sure that, it doesn't happen, but I just am just being really careful with the glue and making sure that I'm not gluing the pockets shut. I do want them to be functional. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the voiceover here in just a moment, but I will add all of the information below. Please go check out Raindroplila's, not only her digitals on Etsy, but her YouTube channel. And she also has a fabulous DT full of really, really talented and sweet ladies. And I'm going to link all of their channels below. So definitely check them out. Some of them have YouTube, some of them have Instagram, some have both. So I will list all of the links there, and definitely go check them out. You're probably following a lot of them, but just double check. And the hashtags that you'll see if you're following along with the collab, you'll see the hashtag Lavish Laces collab, and then also the hashtag Raindroplila DT. So definitely check those out. And again, this is just the first part of the journal where I'm making some pockets, and I will definitely be back as I work through this. Thank you guys so much for watching.